We will do exercises on piecewise functions. In particular, we will complete the graph of piecewise functions. So we are given an incomplete graph. We will complete it. Piecewise functions are also sometimes called conditional function. Yung kanyang graph contains pieces of curves and together they describe the graph of a function. Exercise 3.1, piecewise functions, complete the graph. So paano ba ito binabasa? Ganito pagbasa dyan, ano? F of x is equal to x squared if x is greater than or equal to 0. It is equal to 1 if x is less than 0. Actually, kung pakikinggan mo kung paano mo siya binasa, if you will listen to the intention of the sentence, you would know what it means and you would know how to graph it. This is the part of our graph when x is greater than or equal to 0, our function is equal to x squared. But hindi natin alam kung ano yung part ng ating graph when x is less than 0. Okay, so sinasabi sa ating function it's equal to 1. So how do you graph it? That's it. That's the part of our graph when x is less than 0. Ano yung mga common mistakes na usually students commit when they sketch the graph of conditional functions or piecewise functions? So usually, ang ginagawa nila is they sketch the entire parabola and the entire line in one rectangular coordinate system. That is wrong because these two curves fail to meet the criteria of the vertical line test. We will not sketch the entire parabola. Okay, so we will only sketch the part when x is greater than or equal to 0. So that's it. When x is less than 0, it's equal to 1. So yun lang. Another mistake that I see is that students would draw two rectangular coordinate systems at idodrawing niya yung parabola sa isa at yung line sa isa. Okay, so this is wrong because these are graphs of two distinct functions. Whereas ang ating piecewise function is one function lang. Let us go to the next graph. Complete the graph. Okay, basahan nga natin. G of x is equal to x squared plus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 0. It is equal to 2 minus x squared if x is less than 0. So this part of the graph corresponds to x squared plus 1. Ano naman or what curve would correspond when x is less than 0? Ganito muna gawin natin. Let us sketch the entire parabola defined by 2 minus x squared. So yan yun. But we shall only consider the part when x is less than 0. So doon ka magsisimula. Okay, so this part of the curve is our graph when x is less than 0. So that's it. Students usually make this mistake. They sketch the two parabola in one Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so this is wrong, ano? Meron tayong vertical line test, and these two graphs actually fail the criteria of the vertical line test. So this, in fact, is not a function. Ulitin-uli natin ang pag-sketch ng graph ng function na to. Complete the graph. H of x is equal to negative 1 if x is less than negative 2. It is equal to x if x is greater than or equal to negative 2 but less than 2. It is 0 if x is greater than or equal to 2. This part corresponds to this one. Lagyan nga natin ng label itong ating mga curves. Itong nasa gitna corresponds to h of x is equal to x when x is greater than negative 2 but less than 2. Narito ang missing part ng ating graph. When x is greater than or equal to 2, it's equal to 0. So how do we graph it? Yun. That's it. Ulitin-uli natin ang pag-sketch ng graph ng ating function. In the next exercise, ang gagawin naman natin is we will evaluate the piecewise functions at particular values of x's. We are done with this exercise.